Hello, hello, Travel Quest Network, and those of you all around the world listening to us live or watching us live. You are watching Travel Quest Network's weekly chatter live. I am your host with the most, Joshua Harrell, and I am joined by a special co-host, Tess with the most S. Yeah?
Yes.
Relia Thomas! That was your... Yeah, there we go. Round of applause there. Relia, this is not your first time on the show.
No,
You bring a lot of fun.
I try.
So, anyway, it's always a fun time. I get to work right beside Relia. Like, actually, we moved into the same office, so we sit side by side, kind of like this. Actually, I'm on that side of you, right? And then I work on I do some typing, and you do some typing, and then I do some phone calls, and you do some phone calls. No, that's not how it happens. Oh, that was a nice little ringtone there. So if you don't know Relia, will you tell everybody what you do at WorldVia Travel Quest Network?
Yes, I will. I manage our member success team. I'm the senior manager of the member experience, and I'm here to ensure that we have a beautiful, consistent experience across all touch points. So when you reach out to our member success team, this is the greatest team I've ever worked with, and you all actually validate that every day. So thank you for reaching out to us, and it's a pleasure for us to work for you.
That was good. So can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you move your water bottle out of the shot? Very, very un-TV-like of you. I feel like J Hud doesn't have to worry about that with her guests.
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
No.
Anyway, so glad to have Relia here. For those of you who watch the show on a regular basis, this summer, our CEO Jason has been missing from the show a bit, and his reason is always cheer camp. So those of you who have cheer people in your family, I had no idea that as parents, you have to do all this camping with cheer people. No. Actually, I think this is a soccer camp there in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Have you ever been?
No, I haven't.
I have, and it does smell like chocolate. And something I learned, this is a trade secret. If you are in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and you stop at a convenience store, you are getting the freshest Hershey candy because it's the first on their delivery route.
Oh, that's different.
Isn't that different? When someone said that to me, I didn't believe them, and it could possibly not be true, so if you live in Hershey, Pennsylvania, don't challenge me, but I'm just saying, I know people there, so anyway. Jason will be back next week. In the meantime, we're going to have a grand time with Relia and something kind of unique. So we're very, very excited about this. It was designed by Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball, the 3-camera system. So we have camera number 1, camera number 2, and camera number 3. Look at that. So behind I always want to say behind the turntables is DJ Evan, but I don't.
He's a DJ as well.
He is. He does part-time. He does a little on the weekends. You can hire him out. Yeah, a little spinning. He's like, wiki, 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 wiki. No, he doesn't quite do that. No, Evan, our producer, is behind the scenes, and he will be testing out our new 3-camera system. So when I do decide to talk to you and really break it down, here's what it's going to look like. And then if Relia needs to get a point across... Supermodel of the world. I love it. The one story I do want to tell you about these 3 cameras, I I know that you don't know this, but I have an addiction to shop. Well, wait a minute. There was no need for that reaction.
Okay.
I have an addiction to shopping on Amazon. And it's well documented.
It is.
With my bank statements as well as the amount of cardboard that leaves the office and my house. So we had this whole setup already. I ordered it 6 months ago, and it took this long to get it set up. It only took about a month after we opened the boxes. But I'm just saying, we've wanted this for a little while. So always upgrading our game. And now that Evan is here with the help of, we got to give a shout out to Paul LaHood on our travel sales team, because he's been really instrumental in helping us get this together. So Paul, thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul.
We will ask Jason to stop by a quick trip in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and get you your favorite Hershey's. What's your favorite Hershey's?
Well, now I don't have any since my allergies have picked up, so now I have to skip everything. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, well, then that's the point in the weekly chatter where the tone changes. I don't have allergies, but I do love a Kit Kat. I love a Kit Kat. I hope that is Hershey's. I feel like it is. I feel like it should be. Anyway, as always, if you are a member of Travel Quest Network, you get to be a member of our members-only Facebook group. And if you haven't done that yet, please do, because there's a lot of fun stuff that goes on in there. A lot of... you can search different topics. You can search different suppliers that you might be considering, destinations.
Get a lot of tips.
Lots of tips, lots of a lot of fun too, and a lot of support.
Yes.
And one of the things when we started this show a little over 2 years ago, or more than 2 years ago at this point, I know oops, I'm sorry. Oh, we changed cameras. When we started the show, almost 3 years ago, because we're coming up on that date. We started with the chatter being you guys in the members only Facebook group chatting away, showing us some emotion, giving us some emojis, but also sharing your wins and challenges. So throughout the show, drop your wins and challenges, and we're going to get over there and read them out loud and either cheer you on or be right there saying, "Yeah, girl." I thought he was going to go there for the sound effect, but he didn't. Anyway, so why don't we go take a little peek over into the chat? How about that? Does everybody like my necklace?
Yes, it is nice.
I got it on Amazon, and I didn't know I had ordered it. It just showed up yesterday, and I said, okay, so thank you. Wait a minute, should we get an Amazon affiliate link so I can be like, this necklace. I did work at QVC for a while, so I could be like, it's just enough weight to feel like you're wearing something without being too heavy. All right, you're not giving me the best.
Yeah.
You're not giving me the best that you've got.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
I'm digging down deep.
All right, so let's give a shout out to Alan. Happy Friday. He joins in as the first one in the chat. Our Erica said, "Happy Friday, everyone." Happy Friday to you, Erica, in New Jersey. Stephanie with an F. Happy Friday. Oh, loving this music. Stop it. Stop it. It's supposed to be swinging bachelor pad from the 60s. We still haven't quite gotten there yet. But hey, Stephanie with an F has given you love, so we're going to definitely take that. Velma said, "Good music, Evan." I should do like Jason does. I should skip through a few. Like, yeah, whatever. Teresa said, "Happy Friday." Amanda, hello, and happy Friday to you. Regina said, "Friday, yes." Don't you feel like that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yes, I do. I am ready for the weekend. Regina was the one that said Friday, yes. Nate said, happy Friday from Colorado. Cynthia from Birmingham, she said, my big win for this week was landing all the business bookings for the coming year for a sports client that I have already booked 3 cruises for.
Wow.
Wow.
Congratulations.
So I'm assuming, Cynthia, they came to you for the cruises, and then they were like, oh, yeah, I've got some business travel. What a nice little segue. I've heard a lot of the corporate agents say that they can go the other way, and they do a lot of the business bookings and then switch and say, hey, let's.
For leisure?
You got to do some leisure.
Okay.
Yeah, make that money, right? Erica said some funky beats. She was giving you some funky beats. Yeah. Let's see. Hannah said happy Friday from the P&W. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
What is it?
You're testing me. Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was called a knowledge test there. I like that. She said, my win for this week was one of my favorite clients from the past year contacted me again and said they loved their trip last spring so much. They want to do it again next year. So they want to do the same trip next year? That's what it sounds like.
It does.
But I wonder if it's a place like Italy where like you can't do everything in one go. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Stephanie said, with an F, said, the music is like a late 80s, early 90s sitcom, so she loves it. That's very much our era.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
You're doing it, Evan.
Let's see. Nate said, win for the week is my first cruise tour clients returned home and let me know they had an amazing time. Well, Nate, I hope they left you a review, either on Agent Profiler, Google, Facebook, your website. I hope you got that. Our Erica, she responded to Stephanie with an F talking about this 80s, 90s sitcom, and Erica said, I'm getting Beverly Hills Cop.
No.
Okay. I don't remember anything about that other than Patti LaBelle had a song, Stir It Up, Got to Shake It Up Now.
Was there something with an Axel Foley, or was that his name?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Evan's saying that's his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Who was Bruce Willis in Die Hard?
John McClane.
John McClane. He just knows this stuff. Guys, I swear, we're going to get a 4th camera just for Evan, because he's fantastic. All right. Erica's a little starstruck with you being on here. Velma said, Relia rocks. Daniela said, hi, Relia. She said it just like that, too. And Nate said, it does smell like chocolate. I went to college not too far away from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
It's a great smell.
Yeah. I was talking about it earlier with the team, and I said, and those of you who have been know, in fact, I would say Nate knows this too, that when you go to Hershey, Pennsylvania, it smells like chocolate. When you drive through Denver from the airport, you have to go past the Purina plant. Quite a different experience. So, anyway, those of you who know. Let's see. So, we're getting lots of love, Evan, on the 3 cameras. Hey. Fancy, we're getting from Rebecca. Angela said, fancy 3-hole cameras. Sunny Way Travel said, love 3. And Cynthia said, she's stepping into the big leagues. It's her turn at bat. You're not going to join in with me? Okay, no. Never mind. All right, so Bill has joined us, and he gives us what the national holiday is. Okay? Do you know what the national holiday day is? Or national day? I don't know. Is it a holiday?
Well, no, but I can tell you that I was prepared for National Gummy Worm Day, but it's actually tomorrow. So I'm deflated. I'm sorry. Bill, can you let us know, Bill?
Oh, Bill has let us know.
Okay.
And we've got 2 options.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I do know. It's something about National Car Day or Race Car Day or something like that. No.
no,
Yeah.
never
No,
mind.
it is.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Okay.
National French Fry Day.
You know what? That's
I-
probably right. McDonald's is giving away fries. Yes. You're correct, Bill.
Yeah, but guess what else it is?
What's that?
National Nude Day.
Chuck.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh.
The beads are heavy enough that they'll chip a tooth. Man. So, I don't know how old everybody else is out there.
Okay.
But I remember when I was a kid, there was like one of those comedy movies like Airplane, but it was like something about a nude bomb. And like an evil person was plotting to take over the world by sending a bomb in different places that took everybody's clothes off.
Okay.
I don't think the movie was called Nude Bomb, but
Okay.
if anybody knows what that movie is, it would have been early 80s.
Porkies?
It's definitely not. I appreciate you trying, Evan, but no, it wasn't Porky's. All right, so Cynthia said, I guess she's saying her favorite fries are Checkers fries. So I don't know that well, yes, I have. I've had Checkers fries.
Yeah.
They're a little more crispy and seasoned, right?
They are.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And
Remember
then
that.
Sunnyway Travels, who I can't think of who is Sunnyway Travels because she's posting as her company, but she likes steak fries. I do like a good steak fry.
Nice and thick.
Yeah, I
those are
mean,
pretty
you
good.
know, can scoop up the ketchup or the HP sauce, get a little going.
Yes.
Yeah, I do like that. And then Erica said, obviously, disco fries. Yeah. I feel like Erica has probably eaten a lot of disco fries late at night.
Probably.
Aren't disco fries just messy fries like gravy fries?
I'm guessing.
Yeah. They're what?
They could be like a chip too, like a circle.
Oh. Evan's saying they can be a circle. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then Aloha Rebecca said the best fries are sweet potato fries. I do like a good sweet potato fry. I remember when those were things that you couldn't find everywhere. So you'd be like, I see that you have sweet potato fries. I will partake in those. And then let's see. Paul said on a horseshoe burger. I don't know what that is.
No.
Alan said sweet potato waffle fries with honey butter. Ooh, that would be good.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Oh, and Velma said at In-N-Out they have animal fries.
Shaped like animals?
Maybe
Guessing.
like I'm a zebra. I'm a zebra. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so Bill is giving a little critique on the studio.
Okay.
Bill, I appreciate your critique. He said, if you really want to step up your studio game, I would put some colored lighting in the background directly behind you aimed up. It will give depth. So Bill, I appreciate that note. We actually have that lighting, but believe me, it's one step at a time. One step at a time. It took us 6 months to get the cameras. Pretty soon, it's going to be a whole discotheque. We're going to need disco fries just to work here, or just to do a show. All right. I'm going to move away for a minute, and let's talk about some other things. Let's recap the week. What happened this week? What was going on this week?
That's
So yeah, I was kicking it over to you.
Okay.
What? Okay, we had our first partner spotlight this week with Erica and Julia. Julia from Hertigruten. Did you watch it? Yes,
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
we did. We were all watching it in in the studio. So much fun. Love Hertigruten. and I can pronounce it, so I feel very confident. Can you say it?
No, see,
No,
I knew you
we're
were
not-
going to do that. No.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to act it out first before you can get it right. Hertegruten. And then you do it faster and faster until you don't have to do your hand like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so cool to see Hertegruten and to learn a bit more about that. But what I thought was so much fun was to see Erica and Julia together. They used to work at the same company a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
And a little background history, Julia and I worked at QVC around the same time. And we didn't find that out until we were in the travel industry. So, just, we are family. Anyway, that was great. Also, up on our blog, if you have been missing out on the Travel Quest Network blog, you are missing out because we have been putting up new blogs every single week. A lot of it to help educate you on different elements of marketing, running your business, organizing your business. And they're written by, you would think it's just Evan writing these. No. We have Cassandra. We have Terry writing blogs. So you're getting a lot of experts writing some super excellent content to help you with your business, running your travel business. So please check it out, travelquestnetwork.com/blog. You can see all the articles, and hint, we'd love for you to share them with your friends on social media. So please, if you find a great one that you love, please share it with your friends. Or you can just keep that information to yourself so you can be like, I'm the only one that knows this stuff. But the latest article that just went up was one that Cassandra wrote, and it's all about writing effective calls to action. And that's in marketing speak. That's where you're saying, hey, you, do this. And sometimes people write marketing blogs, emails, social posts, and they don't say, do this. What do they say? It's the bystander effect. You have to say, hey, you do this, you go grab hot water, you go grab towels, you do that. Otherwise, people won't do it.
Okay.
You're supposed to say people don't do that anymore. People don't, because like when people would have babies, they would say towels and hot water.
Well, I didn't know where you were going, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Didn't know where you were going with that.
It's live. We strive to be live, right? We strive to be live. And then do us a favor. You also find out about when these new articles go up on our blog if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And YouTube, too. YouTube. Do we post on YouTube when we do an article? We should.
What about LinkedIn?
We should on LinkedIn. Oh, we do on LinkedIn.
Okay.
We just skipped over YouTube.
Okay.
All right. For those of you who don't know, YouTube has their own little, you can do short posts. They don't all have to be videos. So you might be breaking into YouTube world pretty soon. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, we got a couple of people to congratulate. Are you ready for some congratulations? Do you want to do them?
Sure.
They're on your cards.
Okay. All right. Congratulations are in order to a couple of our members. Sydney Stubbs from Those Who Wander Travel from Fort Stewart, Georgia, and Olivia Clennon from Live Travel from West Fargo, North Dakota. And they were both named to Travel Agent Central's 30 Under 30. Congratulations.
So he didn't activate your camera. Did
know,
you notice that?
Yeah, I did,
But you
but that's
pivoted
okay.
very well.
I'm learning.
He made a little face like, "Oopsie daisies." So if they are 30 under 30,
Okay.
so let's guess their ages.
Okay.
What's that game where you on Price is Right where you have to say a number and then whichever one you're closest to?
Price is Right.
Yeah, but isn't in Price is Right they do a lot of different games?
They do. No.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
Also, if you are concerned that you missed out on Travel Quest World, ha ha ha, my friend, there is space. So, please go to Travel Quest World. Now he's moving it on me while I'm talking. Please go to travelquestworld.com. That will take you to a page where you can get to the event site and you can register. There is room. And I would say very, very soon, within the next week or so, you should be able to register for all your classes, the breakout sessions. But we've got some fun themed activities. Some leaked. So I will say we had a WikiLeak thing happen. So there was like a little leak and some information went out. That was not the schedule, but some of the things in there are happening. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun.
Those breakout sessions were phenomenal last year. I remember I sat in many of them, and they were phenomenal. There was a lot of education shared. There are a lot of tips and things that you can take back to help you improve and grow your business. And that was my first Travel Quest World, and it was phenomenal.
I'm so glad to hear that. I love this event. I think it's a very it's fun to put together and work with our partners and come up with really cool things to do. But right until it is actually happening, it's just on paper. It comes to life when everybody is there. It's the magic, it's the synergy.
It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know who else is a beautiful thing?
Who's that?
It is our favorite growth manager and high performance coach, Velma Tollison from Tyler, Texas. Velma, are you there?
I am here. Am I on
It
a
is-
different camera? Which camera, Evan?
I think she's now like camera 5. Like I don't know.
Okay. Okay, before I give the numbers, I need to share something because I'm thinking you don't know this, that In-N-Out Burger has a secret menu,
Oh.
and
Okay.
animal style fries are one of the items on the secret menu, and you get melted cheddar cheese, caramelized onions, and a signature sauce. But it's not showing anywhere. You have to ask for that. So anyway,
So sometimes you go to a fast food restaurant and you say, well, I will have a number 2, but I would like it without a bun and and the person behind the counter is like, oh, I hate you so much right now. So if I go to an In-N-Out Burger and I say I want the secret menu animal fries, it is like a known thing, right?
you walk up and you say, yes, I'd like an order of fries, animal style.
oh, Velma, the things that you teach us.
I know. I'm just
Oh
trying
my
to help. I'm just trying to help. Okay.
Every little bit counts. But take it away with the numbers. Tell us all about what's going on.
It's a great week. Now, we did sell a lot of cruises this week. The members did, but the numbers this week for weekly revenue are all about tours and groups. Yay! So, in the number 3 spot, gross revenue weekly of 118,000, and weekly revenue is 15,423, and this was one group with Apple Vacations
Oh.
on that one. In the number 2 spot, gross sales of 183,789, a weekly revenue of 18,549. This was one Delta vacation, one unique vacation sale, and the rest of those sales were a group with FunJet.
Fantastic. You know what? I want to break for a second here and just say, those of you who are new to travel, or you're just watching this because we do know that people watch this show, while they're cooking. Hey, Bob Ford. I have heard that. But for those of you who don't know, Unique Vacations is sandals and beaches.
Oh, yes,
So
it's true.
just I just wanted to call that out in case you didn't know.
Oh, good. That is very good, Joshua. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, and then in the number one spot, okay, gross sales for the week 184,000 and a weekly revenue of 28,230.
Wow.
This one was so impressive. I had to look these bookings up. It was 4 reservations this member booked with GoAway, and there was one with Southwest that I know Southwest has very low commission. Bless their hearts. But this sale had a really good commission, so I looked it up. And this member took advantage of VAX using the booking administration button and adding a very nice fee in with that package. And that's
Ooh,
always
I like that
recommended.
little Vax tip there.
Oh, yeah. I give that to everyone that I have a session with.
Uh-huh.
Have you done that? I always say, if they haven't heard of it, then I'll screen share and show, because what an opportunity to add more money for yourself. And it's just part of what the package cost is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic tip.
Yes. Yes.
And quite a nice margin there on that for number one. Quite a nice margin.
Mhm.
Good job. Well,
And
nice to hear that it was a good week.
it was a good week. And if we have another minute, I'd like to mention something that I saw on our Facebook group.
Okay.
I'm
I,
scaring Joshua. He gets
I,
very nervous.
if you guys notice, I am a control freak, and this is my show, darn it.
Well, I
Go for it.
just saw something on our Facebook group that made me feel a little sad. And
Oh,
it was someone who had a fabulous sale. And he wanted to talk about it, but he didn't want people to think he was being prideful or bragging. So, but
okay.
he said, I just want to, he was so excited. And it made me think back when I was working with a group of agents in an office. We would make a great sale and we'd all gather around and talk about it. And it was so exciting. And he just wanted to share. And I just want to say, when you have a great sale, share. There is nothing wrong with bragging about your sales ability and being a great travel agency owner and having a great business. So please, please share when you have success.
Yeah. I think isn't it? It's the way you do it, right?
Yes.
If you're like, I just crushed it, a boom, mic drop, then that might be a little bit show offy. But if you're like, man, I am so excited, this
Mhm.
was maybe the largest sale I've had, or it's been
Yeah.
a dry, whatever. People love to hear that. That's inspirational, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is. It's very, and you've heard this expression, success breeds success. Have you heard that?
I have.
Well, there is scientific proof of that. If you Google that on Psychology Today, when someone is told they're successful and you celebrate it, they just go on to get better and better. That's the way that works.
I love it. There's also a saying that I love that success leaves clues.
Ooh.
And that's what I love about our Facebook group in particular, because when I'm going to just call Miss Cynthia from Birmingham, because she started at the time that we started the show, and she went from, just getting started, learning her way around, and now she's, selling all the business travel and the leisure travel for her clients.
Mhm.
If you go back to all of Cynthia's posts, there's some clues there, and there are a lot of other clues that you can find. It's almost like a scavenger hunt.
Well, that's great. So anyway, it was a great week.
Well, fantastic. And I am very, very excited that you have a conversation with one of our members coming up on Monday at 1 Eastern with Bobby Laurie, who happened to come up in a meeting I had with Virgin Voyages because he has a group that he put together with Virgin Voyages. I was like, what? What? How many cabins has Bobby Laurie sold? I was blown away. So I cannot wait to learn more about that and everything else that Bobby has to share because he's got a very unique story. So please tune in live at 1 o'clock on Monday. And if you can't watch it live, it will be available on demand in episodes in WorldVia Pro, just like so much of our content and just like this show. If you really want all of Aurealia's zingers that she's been putting in, you can replay it. Yeah?
Yes, I occasionally go back and watch that show where Aurelia had a wig. I loved her with that wig, and I go back and I review that and think about old times.
So
wig.
do you know what, Evan? Just a note, we might want to make it searchable, Weekly Chatter with a wig, just because now people will want to see. It was for National Wig Day. Well, Velma, it was so nice to see you again. Thank you for bringing us the numbers, and thank you for just being you. Thank you for being a part of Travel Quest Network.
All right, bye. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, Aurelia, we are debuting something on this show. You already know because it came through your team.
Yes.
But last week we said, hey guys, we want to hear from you. We want you to be a part of the show, not just in the comments, but we want you to send in a horizontal video, and it can't be too long, like you can't do a big segment, but send it in to support@TravelQuest Network, and it just may make it to the show. And I am very excited that we have our very first, do we have a name for this segment?
Viewer questions, viewer mail.
Okay, we're still working on that. All right, let's go to our very first viewer question. And there's a dance breakdown first.
Like his music.
Hi, Jason and Joshua. Hi, Weekly Chatter friends. We've been talking a lot about kids lately on the Weekly Chatter. Kids that are home from school and kids watching the show. And I think one of the coolest things about this job is getting to share our love of travel with our children. So I would love to hear from you guys. What travel memory from your childhood left a lasting impression on you? All right, bye.
Oh my goodness. That's so exciting, Hannah. Thank you for being our first viewer question coming in. And I like the question too. What is a childhood memory of travel for you?
Well, I'm thinking about when we were stationed in California
Okay.
and we would drive back to Birmingham to see family.
Okay.
So I'm an Army brat, so I've been a lot of places, but these trips were phenomenal because we were in the car. We had our cat who would get in the back window and pant while we were going through the desert. And we'd stop at a lot of places to sightsee. And I just remember those because it would take us like 3 days to get to Birmingham, and it was just fun.
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah, I remember those trips. We had several.
Well, I had 2 trips when I was very young, and because I was from South Florida, these were pretty unique because one was to Manhattan, and it was when they had snow. So we got out of the car and walked through Central Park in the snow as kids. And we were with my dad's boss, who she had we're going to say it was a faux fur coat, but it was the early 80s, so I'm thinking it probably wasn't. I didn't know she was his boss, nor did I know how to behave. So who did I choose to throw snowballs at? My first snowballs I threw at his boss. She found it so amusing. He did not. And then the other trip was to go to Los Angeles and to have a real orange tree in our backyard. Now in South Florida we had orange trees, but not like navel orange trees. I don't know. So I would just pick these oranges, have orange juice all over, and it was, I mean, my stomach was upset, but those were my memories. But Hannah, thank you for your question. And guys, please send your questions. We want to answer. We want to hear from you, and love seeing you. Hannah filmed that really good.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Everybody replay that because she set that camera up and the lighting was soft. I was like, "Ooh, this is good." Hannah, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much. And Hannah's been tuning into the show for a while. There must be some magnetic personality that she's coming to see.
She can't see Evan.
Anyway, all right, it is. So we tried to do a little bit of a recap of this week, but what's coming up next week? And that's where we have to turn to our friend Erica Scanelli in New Jersey. Erica, are you there?
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday to ya.
I love an extra chance to see Relia's beautiful face too. And yours too, of course, Joshua.
All right,
Thank you,
tell us what we're doing this week.
We are up to week 9 of Signal What You Sell. 9.
9 episodes.
Penultimate. And you so infrequently get to use that word. So
Penultimate.
I'm excited just for that. Also, the fantastic Amy Little and I will be hosting Pathway to Published, the Agent Profiler Workshop.
Excellent.
So this is if you are familiar with Agent Profiler, but your primary bio is either not published yet or it's published but it needs a little love, that's what we're discussing here. So not basic, but not super advanced either. This is that nice, like soft level 2.
Well, and I just want to add that there are lots of training available to you in Agent Universe on how to do Agent Profiler and how to set it all up. And they're great trainings. They, build it in a very logical manner. However, our workshops that Erica and Amy have put together, that's real advice from people who are using the platform, just like you. And Amy Little, in fact, she also works on our member success team. She uses Agent Profiler and follows. She practices what she preaches, and she gets leads. And so listen to her and listen to Erica. Join these workshops because they're not lectures, they're workshops, which a tip there is the word work, right?
That's right. I like work. I give homework. I am an assigner of the homework. I am fierce like that. And I'll add that if level 2 is that level too high for you and you missed June's intro to Agent Profiler workshop from Amy and I, you can go back and watch that on WorldVia Prep. So we don't just take you to level 2. We did level 1 first. Don't worry. Also next week, the Dream Makers were rescheduled. So they're happening on Tuesday. So see you Tuesday, Dream Makers. On Wednesday, Nicole from Hilton is here for a power talk. And I am excited to hear from a big brand like Hilton because they're going to have a lot to share, I think. Mm-hmm. And speaking of travel leaders, they're doing a webinar through Agent Universe next week on their worldwide hotels program. And guys, this is something that if you are not using the Worldwide Hotels program through Travel Leaders, please check this out. This is your resource for getting all those individual properties that you might need, all your Hilton type properties all around the planet. There are thousands of hotels in their program.
And Erica, I want to jump in and just say this is the worldwide program is amazing. You get to it from Pensight, and you can, you search your destination, you can see which ones are a part of the worldwide program. But I have stayed in Mayfair, London for a week for less than I would have stayed at the Hampton Inn in downtown Atlanta. And I'm telling you, it was amazing. So do not, you need to look into this program, especially if you are sending clients all around the world. I felt like a true pop star.
Especially if you are feeling like, geez, how come I can't find a hotel where I, as a travel agent, can give my client some perks or some benefits? Did you know the Worldwide Hotel program is all hotels where you get cool benefits for your clients, like discount rates, or they might get like a nice breakfast when they check in, free Wi-Fi, food and bev credits, spa credits, depends on where you are. If you're going into Hong Kong, it might be a free breakfast. If you're going into London, it might be a discount on your room. But these are exclusives that only travel agents can get their hands on. So this is real special stuff, guys. Also, anybody out there in the Detroit area, shout out to Detroit. Our friends at Universal are doing an advanced training in your neighborhood next Friday. So if you're in the Detroit area and you're looking to master Universal, look for that information on WorldVia Pro. We gave some shout outs to our 30 under 30 before. Congratulations, guys, by the way. That is a big deal. Congrats. And also a shout out to our Carmen Williams, who has mastered the Travel Leaders Network Leisure Specialist Program. Congrats, Carmen.
Congrats, Carmen. And to just, this is the program, the specialist program with Travel Leaders is not just, watch a few videos and you get a certificate. It takes work. So for any of their specialist programs, these are major undertakings, and you get to use that digital banner in your marketing. It really, not only does it help you attract clients who you're signaling what you sell, right? But it gives you a lot of confidence. And I say that because I've asked so many of our members, did it help you sell groups better or destination weddings? And they've always said yes, 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 yes. So very, very important. A lot of work, and does you good, like milk.
That's
it does
right.
a body
You know
good.
what else is a lot of work but does you good?
What?
A fam trip.
What is
So
a fam trip?
What is a fam trip? A fam trip is a trip for travel agents where we get to go and experience the destinations or products of our favorite partners, so we can then tell our customers all about the wonderful features and benefits from having had that firsthand experience. Because but then when you go, you really know. So those of you guys who have been following along have been noticing that fams are starting to pop out of our ears. So I just want to point out that these fams are all found on WorldVia Pro. So they're all there. That is the home for fam announcements. That is the official home. And I will point out two exciting ones. We've got space just for us from our good friend Lynn at Norwegian, because they are hosting a seminar at sea to Alaska. Pretty cool. And we have a very limited but super cool opportunity. And when I say limited, I mean limited. It's one seat. So don't get your hopes up the whole world of Travel Quest Network, but it's so cool. It is an Exodus tour to Jordan, which is my bucket list destination. So whoever goes on this tour, please live vicariously for me, or I will live vicariously through you. So
Well,
watch for coming too.
and make sure that you're posting it on social media, and you're using our secret hashtag, and we call it a secret hashtag because we don't want it in the post of the original post. We want you to post your social media post and then do a comment right after and do hashtag TQN for Travel Quest Network travel, because our social team follows that and will share your photos and our story. And also, our other members like to follow that hashtag to see where our members are going. So please make sure you use the secret hashtag, because Erica's not getting to go to Jordan this year. So, yeah.
I will
Not-
see you all in Orlando at World.
At World,
So
yes.
That made me so excited that there is still space. Register and come to World, please. If you haven't, this is your chance.
This is your chance. Well, Erica, thank you so much for
Do
joining us.
opportunities present themselves like this, right, Joshua?
Exactly. Thank you so much, Erica. We will see you next week with more of the things that we need to do next week.
I'm gonna go
But it
get
will-
some
but
disco
it-
fries.
But it will be the week after. No, go get animal fries from the secret menu.
I'm in Disco, New Jersey. Disco.
Okay, I'm in New Jersey. I got it. Peace out. Oh my goodness. All right, before we go over to the headlines, let's see what's going on in the chat. We've got Aloha Rebecca saying yum to some sweet potato waffle fries with honey butter. That does sound really good.
It does.
That does.
Yeah.
Angela said, a win for me is there is an active Facebook group I am a part of, and they are talking about a group cruise, and I got tagged for more information. Excited and deep diving into groups. She's I don't know if that's really
That's
a
not a
dive.
deep-
yeah,
yeah.
no, it's more like whoosh.
Yes.
That's it. I'm telling you, this is my first time wearing a statement piece. It's a little bit of a weapon, a little
Be careful.
dangerous.
Be
Yeah. Let's see. Nate said best fries for me are from Lebanon Valley Speedway, a local dirt racetrack in eastern New York. They are hand cut and cooked right there for you.
That'd be good,
Fancy. Let's see. So Sunnyway Travel said I could use a mentor. Can I get I guess one from our Facebook group? So I think that many of our members will give you some guidance if you ask for it. And I always like to say, if you are going to ask a question of our community, our members, they have had all sorts of experience. Be very specific. Know what your research your topic. Don't just say, "Hey, I want to plan a trip to Haiti." Go. Tell me the answer. No, come up with some ideas. What are you thinking about? Because our members will love to share and help, but they're not a Google, right? So you want to make sure you ask questions. Ask questions about maybe how to set up your business. If you've had some things that you thought, maybe I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly, tell people about what you're doing, and people are more than happy to weigh in. And also, if you need a mentor, I'm just going to say, reach out to our Velma. So V. Tollison at Travel Quest Network, or you can get to her, I'm sure if you email support at Travel Quest Network or visit the live chat, they'll get you in touch with her. I'm telling you, that experience that Velma has, you want in your corner. So please, please reach out. Bill said, so my challenge this week is the air traffic control strike on 7/15 because, of course, my first client is scheduled to fly home from Rome on 7/15. What a nightmare. Yeah. That how many jump in, guys, jump in on Bill. I mean, how many of you are dealing with nervous clients or clients that are in travel? Because I know a lot of you've got a lot of people traveling. So what's going on for you? Please jump in and share with Bill. Let's see. Man, people really love fries. I love how y'all just skipped right over National Nude Day. I guess it's a good thing
hungry.
that they're hungry,
yeah.
and they also are just avoiding anyone posting any inappropriate pictures. Let's see here. Let's see. Amanda said, a win for me is that I just had my largest single family booking I had in the last 5 years. Big win after a crazy week of clients traveling through Europe.
Yeah, girl.
Way to go, Amanda. Terry said, shout out to Aurelia, best customer service manager in the travel industry. That was a little slip, and you guys will find out why that I just had that little slip with luxury and Terry. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna pull off here for just a minute because those of you who are in our Crown Jewels, our top producing agents, Sapphire, I got real country there for a minute. Sapphire, Emerald, Ruby, all the diamonds. We have secured our space for our getaway this year, December 7th, 9th, and 10th.
Okay.
And I'm gonna reveal it here, but don't send any emails yet because we haven't sent out anything about this. I just want to let you know if you are tuned in, we are going back to the Miraval Armani in Punta Mita. So you fly into Puerto Vallarta. We did our very first getaway there.
Okay.
It was we had a wonderful time, but this is going to be an even bigger group, and our Terry is putting some special touches on this. So look for information next week on how to get registered. Don't be stressed about it. We've got plenty of space because the Miraval family is really excited about hosting this getaway. So this will be the 3rd annual getaway, and we're coming back to the Miraval Armani. So be on the lookout for that. Very, very excited. So I saw something, Hannah posted something about Puerto Vallarta, and it made me think about it. So when we went to the Miraval Armani, I made some videos. I like to do videos of my room or my cabin before I trash it, because I do trash a room. I just there's so many shoes and there's glitter involved. I mean, there's a lot going on. So I always film a video and then I post it right away. And I posted that it was the Miraval Armani in Puerto Vallarta. Now, this is one of my early posts on social media or on YouTube.
Okay.
I had so many people point out that it was not in Puerto Vallarta. So when I was talking to Terry about this trip, he said, so it's in Punta Mita. And I'm like, yes, I know it very well. I know it very well, Terry. So anyway, very excited. I hope you guys can join the Diamond Voyages coming up in November. We've got so much going on. We've got our groups immersion here in August.
Yes.
We've got World. We've got all those FAMs that Erica was talking about. We've got even things after World here in our education center that I don't think I'm supposed to talk about yet.
Okay.
But yeah, we got lots of stuff happening.
Second half of the year is going to be pretty busy.
That was my second half move. Okay, anyway. All right, so before we wrap, it's the time for the headlines. All right, coming to you live from our Roswell studio at WorldVia 1, I'm going to be giving you some headlines. First off, our friends at Hurtigruten Expeditions offers new cruises combining Patagonian fjords and Antarctica. Hurtigruten Expeditions in 2024 is introducing a new series of immersive expedition cruises combining the Patagonian fjords of South America with Antarctica. I feel like you gave me the same exact, I just said that. So, Evan. All right, our program manager here. All right, so we've got, it's MS Mod offers a 17-day Antarctica Patagonia and Chilean fjords expedition setting sail from Punta Arenas, Chile. Ooh, this is when I need Jason. You need to get on back from Hershey. MS Mod will also offer 23 and 24-day voyages from Buenos Aires to Antarctica and further to Punta Arenas. So very, very cool. And then, really, I know you're going to like this. Princess Cruises announces first ever Club Pilates retreats at sea. Princess Cruises unveiled a 7-night cruise aboard Royal Princess that introduces the line's first Club Pilates at sea and Alaska retreat sailing. Very, very, it's a partnership with Club Pilates, a brand owned by Exponential Fitness. So that's kind of exciting. And then last week we were talking about Explorer Journeys having to push back their first cruise. They have pushed it back to August 1st. So let's see, the maiden cruise, August 1st, departing from Copenhagen. Very good. And that was the news.
Get a paper cut.
Yeah, don't get a paper cut. Oh my goodness. Well, did you have fun?
I did. Yes,
You
I
did?
Yes. I should come back next week.
You should.
Yeah.
I feel like there's room here for a third chair.
I can sit in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
totally.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Evan, we need a new title card. Anyway. Yeah! Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. I want to thank my very special co-host and cohort, Miss Aurelia Thomas, because she is doing so much behind the scenes, but in front of the camera, she brings the fun, and I always enjoy co-hosting with her. So until next time, take care of yourself so we can take care of each other. And you know what? If you can't sit in front of your computer without working, Lisa Phillips, don't forget to download our podcast. So we'll see you next week, Fridays at 4 Eastern for Travel Quest Network's Weekly Chatter Live.